So here we are at the ZenFirst homepage, and what I want to do in this video is show you how to add a new page, construct it with the Visual Composer, and then also how to add it up here to the menu. So a couple of ways I can add a new page. I can come over here to New and come down and click on Page, and that'll take me to that interface. If I'm already in the administrative interface, I can come over here to Pages and click on Add New, and that'll take me to the same place. And also up here in the admin interface, I as well have the new shortcut selector up there in the bar as well. So here I'm just going to go ahead and create a page called Test Page. And you'll see here I have the standard WYSIWYG editor, but I want to build this using the visual editor. So I'm going to click Backend Editor over here. So now I see my Backend Editor menus items have changed to Classic Mode and Frontend Editor. And now I have the Visual Composer over here. And it looks this way right now because there's nothing in the Visual Composer. It's blank. And it's saying, do you want to add an element? Would you like to just add a quick text block? Or would you like to add some other form of element? And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come over here, and the first thing I want to add up here is an image. So I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to come over here to single image. These are all the different widgets that you have available here in the Visual Composer to add to the page. The most common ones that you're going to use are going to be single image and text box, and possibly also video player as well. So I'm going to go ahead and click on single image here. And I'm going to select my image either from the media library, or I can go to my computer and upload one if I want to. But I'm going to go ahead and choose this slide we've got right over here. It says Power to the People. And right below on my image size, I'm going to go ahead and select large. I'm going to align my image to the center. This image is going to fill the width already, but this is going to ensure that on large screens, really large screens, or really small screens, that this image in any type of layout will be aligned to the center is what we want. And the image style, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 3D shadow so that it has the same image style that all the other images have on the site right now. So I've got a 3D image shadow, I've got it aligned to the center, I'm using the large size of the image, and I've selected my image. Now I'm just going to go ahead and click Save. Now I'm going to go ahead and add another item, which is a separator. And there are some choices on these, but I don't need to change anything there, so I'm just going to go ahead and click Save. And then I'm going to go ahead and add another item, which is a text block. And now that I've added my text block here, I could put in whatever text I want here, but I'm just going to go ahead and copy this down for an example, and I'm going to justify it so that it stretches across the whole screen. And then lastly, I'm going to go ahead and put in another separator below that. Save changes, and I'm also going to put in a video. And for video, I will need a link, so I'll jump over to YouTube here real quick. And I will here's a Hillary Duff video. We'll go ahead and grab that. And I will place that right here into the video link. Oh, I'm sorry, it's grabbing my text. I want to grab the URL right up here and then come over here and put that right in here where it says video link. That's the only thing that I have to do here on the video title. And it needs to be the full URL, not just the video ID, but the entire URL right up here as it appears needs to go right in here. And I'll click Save Changes there. So now as I begin to scroll down my page, I see that I have my single image that we added in here. I have a separator. I have a text block. I have another separator, and I have our video player. Now I'm going to go ahead and click Update and come out here and take a look at the page, see how it looks. Nice. We've got our picture up here with our 3D effect. Down below I've got text, and we've got Hillary Duff video down here, or interview or whatever it was. And right below that we've got an area for comments on the page. Now, if I don't want people to be able to comment on the page, for instance, I can easily get rid of this. I'm going to go ahead and come back into Edit Page, and I'm going to scroll down here a little further. And one of the things you're going to see is this item called Discussion. And you'll see it'll say Allow Comments and Allow Trackbacks and Pingbacks. Just unselect both of those and then click Update. Now let's go ahead and come back out here and take a look at the page. And now, there we are. And we have a nice page with now down here at the bottom, we're not getting any comment section or anything like that. There's nowhere down here for anybody to leave a trackback or a pingback or anything. So we're fine. We're all good. So now this looks just like a normal page that you would see on any website. So excellent, perfect. Now we need to go ahead and add it to the menu. All right. Let's go ahead and come back into the dashboard. We're going to come over here to Appearance and over here to Menus. And now you're going to see the menu as it's laid out here, and I'll need to explain a quick thing about how this is displayed here. When you see this menu down here and you see these sub-menus, these menus coming down, these are represented in here by the menu items that are indented a little bit. And as you can see, these menu items can be dragged back and actually placed. And if I drag that back and place that there, and I come out here, and I refresh the page, now you see that's actually taken and now been put in the top of the menu instead of as a sub-menu item. If I want to restore that to a sub-menu item, I'm just going to move that back over here and click Save. And so now, when I refresh, that's going to go ahead and move Timeline back under ZenFirst 2018 where it's supposed to be. So let's go ahead and add our new page underneath Timeline right there. And one of the nice things you'll see is in the Pages selector over here, which allows you to select and add pages that are in the system, you can view all the pages in alphabetical order, and the home page will always show up first. You can also search for pages right here if you'd like, and it will go ahead and give you a list of pages as you search. Or the most recent pages in that order will show up right here, and you'll always see the last page that was created will be right here on top. So I'm just going to click that and click Add to Menu. I'm going to come down here to the bottom of the menu, and we'll see here's our test page. So I just need to grab that and drag that up, and now here we go. I'm going to put it right here underneath Timeline, and then click Save Menu. Remember, nothing goes live out on the front end here in the menu until you actually click Save Menu. So you can completely restructure a menu, make major changes to it, add pages and everything, and completely play around with it till you get it the exact way you want it, and then click Save Menu, and the moment you've clicked Save Menu, you'll come out here, refresh the page, and you'll see that that menu has gone live, and now here, when we click here, we have access to the test page that we created. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. So now I want to go ahead and I don't actually want that page. That was just a test page and an example page. So I want to go ahead and now I want to delete the menu item, and I also want to go delete this page. So I'm going to come over here to the menu item, and right over here next to this little tag that says that it's a page of a menu item instead of a custom link, it's an actual page that we added. You'll see there's this little arrow pointing down. When I click that, I'll get a panel that will come down and give me some options. I could change the name of this navigation label if I wanted to, and that would change the name here in the menu, but it wouldn't change it anywhere else. This will always default to whatever the name of the page is, but I can actually come in here and specify and name the menu item whatever I want to, and even though it will change that menu item out on the front, the name of the page and stuff will still be the same. It won't change that at all. I could add a CSS class if I wanted to go ahead and change the class. I could add a title attribute if I am for SEO purposes, but one of the things I can come down here and do, and you'll always see it be highlighted right here in red, is remove. And when I click remove, now be sure that you actually want to click remove before you do, because the moment you do it, it will just go away. There is no warning. There's no confirmation. It just takes it away. But now let's say I accidentally remove something. I'm like, oh no, wait a minute, I didn't want to do that. What do? Just refresh the page. It'll say, are you sure you want to leave the page? Yeah, I want to leave the page because I made a mistake. And now that I refresh the page, it's still there. Excellent. So I can come back down, but I actually do want to remove that. So I'm going to click remove, come back over here, click Save Menu. Now my menu is going to be different. When I come out here to the front of the site, underneath here, you'll see we just have Constitution and Timeline. So excellent. But now I still have that page there. So let's say I don't, now that the page isn't linked to from the site, nobody can get to it from the site. So it doesn't matter if I want to leave that page there, that's fine. But in this instant, I was just using this for an example. So I want to go ahead and show you how to delete and also how to permanently delete pages. So in here, you'll see there's this little selection right here called Trash. Or if I had several pages that I wanted to do this, I could do this at the same time and come down here and click Move to Trash and hit Apply. But I just have one page to delete. So I'm just going to go ahead and right under here click Trash, and that's going to send that item to the trash. Excellent. So now I come back here, we don't have it there anymore. it's gone. Excellent. But it's not quite. It's actually in the trash, which means that I could come over here and restore this if I wanted to. And if I restored it, then it would send it back over here. The trash is now empty. We'll see that we've got it back here. And now people can see it on the page and outside. But now when I send it to the trash, though, it's in the trash. It's not published. I can't edit it. I can't do anything to it unless I restore it. But nobody on the outside can see it. It's just sitting here doing nothing. But now if I want to get rid of it permanently, I click delete permanently, and now it's permanently gone. It's not out here. It's not anywhere. It's actually been permanently deleted, and it's no longer in the database. So you can send things to the trash and just leave them there as long as you want to, and then come into the trash and empty it and delete things, or you can just delete things and leave them in there. So generally speaking, pages don't take a lot of database space, so there isn't a whole lot of concern there as far as space and performance goes there. So you can feel safe just to go ahead and delete things to the trash and leave them there until you feel comfortable permanently deleting them. So anyway, that is how you add and delete pages to the site, and also add and delete menu items.